Anyverse Now Enterprises, an animal health organization, is committed to fostering harmony between animals, nature, and humans. We offer a range of services, from Reiki and therapy to comprehensive education, empowering pet owners and communities to coexist in harmony. Join us in creating a world where animals, nature, and humans thrive together. Visit our website at dayronshavers.com to discover how you can be part of this transformative journey.
All right. Again, much gratitude for tuning in. Right. Welcome, Keisha. I see you. All right. Hope everybody's having a productive day. If you set out goals, you accomplish your goal. All right. That's what it's about. All right. That's what these sessions are. These sessions are to help you build the tools to help you be able to build yourself. All right. So for those tuning in, my name is Dayron Shavers. I'm the owner and founder of Anyverse Now Enterprises, which is a company focused on building harmony between people and the natural world. So I do this through various means. I am a life coach. I am also a mind, body, and spiritual therapist, right? Another word for this is Reiki. So I perform this for people as well as animals virtually. And if you're locally, I'm in Kentucky. Be sure to reach out with inquiries and I'll be happy to talk with you in those regards. All right. So also check into the Anyverse Network podcast, which is your one-stop shop for everything nature related. We talk about topics from animals to trees to news in the nature field to career fields, right? We have it all in one. So be sure to check that out. The link will be in the description. All right. And also Thursday. So, our sessions have went from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Tuesdays and Thursdays. All right. However, this upcoming Thursday, which is the 29th, I am having a free webinar, and it's called Nature and the Mind. And what this is going to talk about is a connection between our mind and nature, right? And how this affects us and builds our overall well-being, right? So actually, when you tune in, you actually have access to my online course for free, which is called An Introduction to Nature. All right. So be sure to register through the link. Again, it's free. You can go to my website. It's the first option available. It only takes less than 2 minutes to register. So be sure to tune in to that. All right. Again, that is Thursday, February 29th at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It will be through my website. All right. www.dayronshavers.com. All right. So now we get into the topic today. All right. So for today, we're going to look at a check-in, right? Where are we physically, mentally, and emotionally right now? All right. So think about it up to this point. Through the activities, the actions that you've taken today, have you felt happiness? Have you felt joy, despair, grief? Right. We all have our days. Where are you emotionally right now watching this? All right. Take that as a mental note. So now, where are you physically? What is your body telling you right now? Is your body aching? Is your body craving rest? Right. Where are you? Is your body saying, please, let's work out, let's stretch, right? Do you feel tightness? Right, this is your body communicating. All right. Where are you mentally right now? Do you feel overwhelmed, right? From work, from school, from business? You feel like your mind, the bandwidth is at its limit, right? Like if you go to try to read a book, you wouldn't take in a word from a page because your mind is already packed tight. This happens. All right. So this is what we call our check-in, right? To see how we are, see how we're feeling. All right. Because when we recognize where we are at that moment, that's what we call awareness. This is also what we call mindfulness, which is the same thing. All right. So when we are aware of our being, right? If there's anything not in alignment, then this is where we can start to get back on the path. All right. So if you know, oh man, I was supposed to do, what I said I was going to do yesterday. I said I was going to read. I said I was going to work on my business. Right. Here it is. It's past 6 o'clock. I ain't got nothing done. Right. Now this is your time to realize that. And now if you need to shift your day, the rest of your day, to go and accomplish that, then that's what it is. Right. To make those steps. All right. If you realize that you've been doing actions that cause your emotional well-being to be out of balance, right? Where you should be feeling more joy and happiness, yet you feel more anxiety, stress, and grief, right? Recognize that, right? And then ask yourself, how can I recenter myself? Right. So now I'm gonna show you how. So as we said, the days went and you have yet to recenter yourself for happiness, right? Now you want to think of gratitude. And I stress this a lot because this really works. What are you grateful for? Are you grateful for waking up today? Are you grateful for your pet? Are you grateful for the nature around you? Because nature is your therapist, right? I'll say it again. Nature is your therapist. All right. Absolutely. You're welcome. Much gratitude. So nature is your therapist. All right. So with that in mind, you can be grateful for nature because know it or not, when you walk through nature and you pass a tree, right? You automatically have an interaction with this tree without even realizing it, right? Take a deep breath in your nose. You breathe in oxygen, right? Now exhale through your mouth. You just exhale carbon dioxide, right? So now what happens with the tree? The tree inhales the carbon dioxide and releases the oxygen. So you just had an interaction with a tree, right? And maybe have not even noticed it. That's how nature is working for us without us even realizing it. This is what it does. All right. So you can be grateful for the trees, which helps to cleanse the air. Right? You grateful for water. Water helps to cleanse the body. So when you find what you're grateful for, it makes you smile. I'm grateful for animals because it brings me happiness. It brings me joy. I love working with them. Right? And they show me the gratitude as well. So if you have pets and you kind of have that moment, right? You know what I'm talking about, right? This is what brings me joy, what brings me purpose and passion into what I'm doing, and helps me to continue, even when days that come up where you don't feel like doing anything, right? However, when you focus on and recenter yourself of what you're grateful for, this helps you to continue on. All right. So for me, it's been times where I have not done so well on tests, right? Being in school, I've had to retake a class over multiple times, right? And it's like when it happened, I was like, man, I got to take this class again. Man, is this something I really want to do, right? To keep pushing to be a vet. And it's like whenever those doubts would come, almost automatically, what I was grateful for, the animals, they would come and give me a sign. So that's how I knew that this is what I'm supposed to be doing, right? It's kind of like the universe has a way of keeping you on track if you want to stay on track, right? It has a way of, you take a slip, you fall. Oh, here, no problem. We'll have to get back up. It happens, right? Happened to me many times. So I say this to say that when you focus on and know what you're grateful for, it's like in the times where you feel lost or you don't know what to do, it's like what you're grateful for will help guide you back on your path to help rekindle that fire that you have inside your passion, right? So again, for me, it's just animals, right? For you, it could be an activity. You like to dance, you like to sing, right? You like to draw, you like to write, right? All of these different things. It could be a person. But when you're around it or when you're actually indulged in it, it's like you're in your zone. You're in what we call a flow, right? It's kind of like it's just you and whatever that is, right? So if I'm working mind, body, and spiritual therapy or Reiki with the animal, right? And we're in our session, right? And we kind of in the flow. It's just me and the animal, right? Whether that's a dog, a cat, a horse, right? A bird, any of the above. It's just me and this being, right? And that's where the focus and the awareness goes, right? And when this happens, that inner fire, that inner passion that you have is ignited, right? So this is what gratitude helps guide us to when we feel a certain way, right? So when we do these check-ins, right, we love to talk about the mind, the body, and the spirit, our emotions, right? In this case. So when we do these check-ins at any point in the day, whenever you want to do these, ask yourself, how am I feeling mentally? Right? What's on my mind? What am I thinking about most? Where are my emotions right now? Am I feeling happiness? Right? Am I feeling sadness, anxiety? Right? So what are you feeling? So this is what we call a check-in. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a brief meditation. All right. So you can either close your eyes or you can keep them open. And the breath work that we're going to do it is called the 5-5-5 technique. We're going to inhale over the course of 5 seconds and I'll count for you. So just focus on the breathing. You're going to hold your breath for 5 seconds. And you're going to exhale through your mouth for 5 seconds. And during this, you'll just hear, so we call it Tibetan singing bowl. All right. Just so you see what it is. And what this does is to helps bring mindfulness, right? Brings your vibration to a certain point of calmness. All right. So let's get started. All right. So if you want to close your eyes. Inhale through your nose. Hold. Release. Inhale. Hold. Release. Inhale. Hold. Release. Now keep in mind what you're grateful for. Inhale. Hold. Release. What makes you happy? Inhale. Hold. Release. Inhale. Hold. Release. Breathe in. Hold. Exhale. Yeah. We'll count down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open your eyes. Notice how you feel. How do you feel? Did your mind wander? Right. Did your mind tend to wander? If so, that's normal. Right. So when your mind wanders during meditation, which again is normal, the way you come back to your center, right? We use what we call an anchor. So that is what we brought what we're grateful for to the surface. All right. So you you catch the drift here. So the same way that when our mind wanders and we know what we're grateful for and it brings us back to the center, is the same thing that happens in life. All right. So keep that in mind. All right. So again, the same way that our anchor and what we're grateful for brings us back to the center during meditation is the same thing that happens when we're distracted, right? Or we feel lost externally in the world, right? So again, another example, when I felt lost and wasn't sure what to do, right? After a failed test, what I was grateful for came and showed me a way to get back on track, right? As a reminder, right? So during meditation, right? If I'm thinking, if my mind tends to wander, right? Think about what makes me happy. The animals. All right. So that's just an example. Again, you may have the same thing that you're grateful for, or maybe something completely different, right? But if it makes you smile when you think about it, or around the person, or immersed in the activity, then that's your anchor. That's what you're grateful for. All right. So this is just a briefing, right? So for the viewers, again, I also have a 4-week one-on-one coaching session, right? For my life coaching services, where we meet, excuse me, twice a week, and we actually work one-on-one, and I help guide you through your transformative journey, whatever you may be in your life. All right. And then as well, I also offer Reiki, our mind, body, and spiritual therapy through my website as well. All right. So again, this Thursday, February 29th, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I am hosting a free webinar, right? Nature and the Mind. And again, when you register, you'll go on a list and you'll actually be sent a free copy of my online course, which is titled Introduction to Nature. All right. Which is ways to connect with nature indoors and outdoors, the benefits, and how it helps you in your overall well-being. All right. So be sure to tune into that. Check out the Aniverse Network podcast, right, as well. Again, your one-stop shop for everything nature related, from animals to trees to plants to insects, right, to careers to news. I have it all there for you. All right. So make sure you register, stay tuned, and take what you learned today in the session, apply it, and see how it works for you. Right. And then let me know how it worked out for you. Do a message, do a comment. Right. I want to know. All right. So with that said, much love, much gratitude. I appreciate your time. And I'll see everyone Thursday at the webinar. All right. Peace.
Anyverse Now Enterprises, an animal health organization, is committed to fostering harmony between animals, nature, and humans. We offer a range of services, from Reiki and therapy to comprehensive education, empowering pet owners and communities to coexist in harmony. Join us in creating a world where animals, nature, and humans thrive together. Visit our website at dayronshavers.com to discover how you can be part of this transformative journey.